10 non-negotiables for self-respect that many ignore. Respecting yourself isn't just a phrase, it's a way of living that demands commitment, healthy boundaries, and clear standards. Self-respect influences how others see and treat you, and it's something many overlook or compromise on. Here's an in-depth look at 10 non-negotiable aspects of self-respect that can have a profound impact on your life. 1. Stop begging others. Stop begging others for attention, validation, or affection, as this habit subtly diminishes your sense of worth, not only in the eyes of others, but more importantly, in your own. Begging signals that you need external approval to feel valuable, which creates a cycle of dependency and insecurity. Instead, focus on building a strong foundation of inner confidence and self-worth that doesn't rely on anyone's opinion but your own. This begins with understanding your own strengths, passions, and values. Invest in activities that bring you joy, growth, and self-fulfillment. The more you cultivate this internal assurance, the less you'll feel the need to chase anyone's approval. When you stand confidently in your worth, people are naturally drawn to your authenticity and respect for yourself. Self-respect often means choosing dignity over desperation, valuing your own voice, and embracing the quiet strength that comes from knowing you are enough exactly as you are. Remember, the most meaningful respect comes when you honor yourself first. 2. Stop saying more than necessary. Stop saying more than necessary. Your words hold power, but when overused, they can dilute your presence and undermine your credibility. Oversharing or constantly explaining yourself can signal insecurity, as if you're seeking validation for your choices. Trust that you don't need to justify every decision or share every detail for people to understand or respect you. Thoughtful, intentional communication reflects self-assurance and commands attention. Sometimes, saying less leaves a stronger impact, allowing others to feel the weight and meaning behind your words. When you speak only what's essential, you also establish personal boundaries, signaling that you're comfortable with yourself and don't need external approval. By choosing your words wisely, you gain respect and control over your narrative, inviting people to see you as wise, centered, and confident in your own skin. Remember, strength often lies in brevity. Let your presence and purpose fill in the silence, speaking volumes without the need for excessive words. 3. Stop looking for who is not looking for you. Chasing after people who don't reciprocate your interest or efforts is like pouring your energy into a bottomless well. It leaves you feeling depleted and undervalued, slowly chipping away at your self-respect. When someone consistently fails to prioritize you, it's a clear signal that they may not belong in your life. And while it may be hard to accept, it's an act of self-respect to listen to those signs. Redirecting your energy toward those who genuinely value and uplift you can create connections rooted in mutual respect and appreciation. By choosing to invest in relationships where effort flows both ways, you're affirming your worth and setting a standard for how you deserve to be treated. Self-respect is about seeking out people who bring positivity, trust, and support into your life, those who value your presence as much as you value theirs. In prioritizing these reciprocal connections, you reinforce your own value, build a circle of authentic support, and create a healthier foundation for lasting, fulfilling relationships. 4. Invest in yourself and make yourself happy. Investing in yourself and making your happiness a priority is one of the most powerful acts of self-respect you can embrace. Too often, people get caught up in putting others' needs above their own, treating their own goals, health, and joy as secondary. But self-respect means recognizing that you deserve as much care and attention as anyone else in your life. Prioritize personal growth, whether it's learning new skills, nurturing hobbies, or setting aside time for self-care. Small acts like these build a foundation of confidence and self-reliance that no one else can give you. By dedicating time to your physical health, mental wellness, and happiness, you signal to yourself and others that your well-being is not negotiable. Happiness and fulfillment come from a place of self-worth, and the time you invest in yourself reflects your understanding that you are worth every ounce of that effort. When you focus on making yourself happy, you're not only enhancing your life, but also setting a standard. You show others that you are someone who values themselves and won't settle for less than respect. 5. Stop entertaining gossip about other people. Participating in gossip might seem harmless in the moment, but it actually chips away at your self-respect and integrity. When you engage in discussing others' flaws or missteps, it subtly suggests that you need others' struggles to feel better about yourself. Gossip fosters a negative mindset, often driven by insecurity, and takes up valuable mental space that could be used for constructive thoughts and growth. Instead, choose conversations that uplift, focusing on positive and encouraging topics. Not only does this improve the quality of your relationships, but it also aligns your words and actions with the kind of person you truly want to be, someone who radiates respect, empathy, and kindness. By letting go of gossip, you're not just avoiding negativity, you're building a reputation as a trustworthy individual who doesn't judge or belittle others behind their backs. This shift towards positivity and integrity clears your mind, strengthens your character, and enhances your self-respect, showing both yourself and others that you choose to lead with grace and maturity. 6. When people disrespect you, confront them immediately. Allowing disrespect to slide may feel easier in the moment, but over time it can erode your sense of self-worth and harm your relationships. When someone treats you poorly, ignoring it or brushing it off sends a message that you're willing to accept less than you deserve. Addressing disrespect doesn't have to mean confrontation in a harsh or aggressive way. It's about calmly and assertively standing up for yourself. When you communicate your boundaries, you're sending a clear message to others and to yourself that you value your worth and won't tolerate negative or hurtful behavior. This isn't just about defending your dignity in the moment. It's a long-term commitment to honoring your own boundaries. People will begin to understand where you stand and respect you for it, and you'll find that the more you practice this, the more your self-respect strengthens. Standing up for yourself isn't always easy, but it's an essential step in building a foundation of self-respect, ensuring that others recognize and honor your limits, and fostering healthier, more balanced relationships. 7. Be mindful of giving and taking in relationships. This may seem like a small habit, but it's rooted in a powerful principle of respect and reciprocity. Consistently taking more than you give, whether it's food, time, or emotional support, can create an unbalanced relationship dynamic that might leave others feeling undervalued or used. Relationships thrive on a sense of mutuality and fairness, where both parties feel appreciated and valued. When you give as much as you take, you demonstrate respect not only for others but for yourself, building a foundation of trust and equality. Strive for balance in all exchanges, whether it's something as simple as sharing a meal or as significant as providing emotional support. This mindful approach to reciprocity nurtures healthier, more fulfilling relationships where both sides feel supported and respected. 8. Always look your best. Dress the way you want to be addressed. How you present yourself to the world often affects how people perceive and treat you. Dressing well and maintaining a polished appearance doesn't mean being extravagant. It's about showing that you respect yourself enough to care about your presentation. When you look put together, people are more likely to approach you with respect and value your presence. 9. Reduce how often you visit some people, especially if they don't reciprocate. One-sided relationships can drain you and lower your self-esteem over time. If you're always making the effort to connect with someone who doesn't reciprocate, it may be time to reassess the relationship. Your time and energy are valuable, and surrounding yourself with people who value your presence is a sign of self-respect. Make sure your relationships are balanced and energizing, not draining. 10. Think before you talk. 80% of how people value you comes from your words. Words are powerful. They can build or break relationships, uplift or undermine others, and define your reputation. Thinking before speaking allows you to communicate thoughtfully, making others respect your opinions and value your insights. When you choose your words wisely, you show self-control, maturity, and intelligence, which naturally boosts self-respect and the respect you receive from others. Final thoughts. Self-respect is a foundation for a healthy life and meaningful relationships. By committing to these 10 non-negotiables, you're choosing to set standards that promote your well-being, independence, and confidence. Respect for yourself is the first step toward gaining respect from others, and it paves the way for a life of balance, fulfillment, and dignity.